Welcome back to the Kristian Garic Show, right here on WGSO 990 AM and WGSO.com.
Back here on the Kristian Garic Show, Chase Spears, retired Army Major, AmericanMind.org, We'reClearDefense.com is where you can find some of his work. Also contributor here to the program. He joins me each and every Tuesday in the 12 o'clock hour. Chase, how does the Biden administration accidentally give the Taliban $237 million? How does that actually happen, accidentally?
Kristian, I got to tell you, that is the question of the hour, and I have no way of possibly knowing how that happened, but it is just one more excuse of the fraud, the waste, the abuse, the lack of accountability with regard to what happened in Afghanistan over 20 years. Frankly, I'm surprised that the Inspector General's office even acknowledged this. These are just amounts of money that are astronomical. You can't even understand how big this is, and yet to the U.S. government and U.S. government officials and to the Biden administration, they seem to have no concern or no care about it, that we are giving away amounts of money that could be the budgets of some entire small states to an enemy that is working against us, that is oppressing women, that is trying to take their nation back to the Stone Age, and we're just giving them $239 million. My question is, when we are a nation that is now spending more money to service the national debt than we are spending on national defense, how can we afford this? Where is this money coming from? It's just mind-boggling. It's irritating as a taxpayer, as a retired soldier, to try to figure out why these people are so casual with such large amounts of money. They could not care less about this. And we see that all across government. Here in Lansing, where I live, the school superintendent is proposing a 25% increase in taxes, in school board taxes. And I'm looking around saying, where's that money supposed to come from? How are we supposed to come up with this? What are we supposed to do without so that schools that have less enrollment now than they did a couple of years ago can up their budgets at such massive scale? And yet when you're dealing with governmental officials, it never dawns on them. They never feel the weight of that decision. To them, it's just money and it will grow on trees, and yet someone is left paying the bill.